welcome to the TTO Podcast. I'm Pluto. I'm back, joined here with my co-host Guz, as always. We're gonna go over the pick'ems for Week 10, and of course the upcoming pick'ems for Week 11. So let's get it, dude. Guz, how you been, my boy?
Brother, it was a rough week for ya boy. I don't even want to talk about Week 10. It was rough. Maybe because you weren't here, Maybe that had a lot to do with it. I don't know, but terrible week on the pick'ems. Great week in fantasy. Was able to win all three of my leagues this week. A lot of crazy games, but man, let's dive right into it. I'm ready.
Bro, I'm glad to be back, dude. I mean, blame it on me, whatever you want, dude. I don't know.
How could I blame it on you when you're on vacation living your best life? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, I got my
never mind.
picks in.
You were at work. What am I thinking? You weren't on vacation.
Yeah, I was on work. Right.
Was that like
good.
quotes? Like quote
Yeah.
work? Okay, got it.
Yeah, it was I guess it was work. I mean, if you call getting paid to drink wine, go to vineyards, and, in Alcatraz and stuff, sure.
Absolutely. Well then, yeah. I'm a little jealous.
But I'm glad to be back, dude. Enough about me. Let's get into the pick'ems, dude. Even the last game we just watched here, dude. Finally, the Eagles.
They
8-0
finally
Eagles.
took that L, huh?
Yeah, that was a good game to watch, though. To be fair.
Bro, how hyped is Jesse right now? You think?
And how bad is Zolom right now?
Zolam's right, dude. I forgot Zolam.
Zolom's at the game. Zolom was at the game.
Oh man, we might need to get him on the cast next week just to hear his commentary of what he just witnessed in front of his eyes.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, dude. I mean, Heineke was slinging a bit. I mean, if you look at his numbers, they don't look too cute, but
they're not too great. But I mean, dude, they won 32-21. That's crazy, bro.
But the last score at the end made it look worse than it was.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it really was a close game. It was game of the week. I mean, I lied. That's not game of the week. Just kidding. Just kidding. But it really was a good. It was a good game. It was very close. So I mean, I can't really knock it too much, but it definitely was not game of the week. I take that back. Everything I said.
For sure, yeah. I mean, it was still a good game, though. I mean, nonetheless, I'm glad that. I mean, we both picked the Eagles to win, but deep down inside, I'm glad that they lost.
I mean, at this point, it's like, dude, I've lost so many games this week on the pick'ems. Might as well just throw another one in there. Hell, let's go ahead and do that. Commanders closing it out, 32-21. Very nice.
Yeah, good game to watch though on a Monday. And now diving into the Sunday games we had, or rather, let's go to the Thursday one. That wasn't even a bad game itself. Let's see who my kid actually was. The Falcons at the Panthers.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy about this game here, Pluto, is that the fact that the Panthers are like, since they've lost McCaffrey, they're like all of a sudden have gotten.
Yeah, they're running Deontay Foreman like he's Derrick Henry. 31 carries, my guy.
Yeah, 31 carries. He had 130 in a TD. Like, that's great. That's awesome.
31 carries, bro.
Yeah. I hear
and
you.
They wonder why running backs only can play 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, that is very true. But hey, that was enough to fucking beat the Falcons. And I thought, the Falcons kind of blow my mind at times because they normally a high
30 points.
They're a high-scoring team, and they only scored 15 points.
Panthers defense ain't great either.
Yeah, well,
they just beat those. They just beat those teams, though.
Yeah, no, I guess.
Maybe that Deontay kid's a beast, so maybe he's the diamond in the rough. What team did he play for last year?
Who was that?
Foreman.
He was for Atlanta. I think he was Atlanta. Yeah.
It was, right?
Yeah, he's.
Oh, is that Freeman?
Oh, that is Freeman. You're right. Oh my God, you're totally right. The fact that you agreed with me, though, I kind of give you props for that. But no, I have no idea who the fuck's this Foreman guy. This ain't George Foreman. I can tell you that. He ain't.
No, he's not selling nobody grills here, brother. But I fucking did. I mean, I've heard of him. Oh, he played for a lot of teams actually.
TTO Podcast.
Tennessee Titans. He was on the Titans, bro. That's who he played for last year.
Okay.
He was the one who filled the shoes of fucking Henry. Why he's running like him.
Interesting.
But he's been everywhere. Titans, Falcons, Titans again, Colts, Texans.
Okay.
So I've been here, there, and everywhere, but looks like he's finally getting.
Well, hey, props to him, dude. Shout out to him. Fucking 130 and a tutty with 31 carries. I mean, that's a lot of carries, but at the same time, you ain't no backup, brother. You are the forerunner of this team.
Yeah, dude.
And
getting his
you were
shot.
able to get the win. So props to them.
We Yep, we both took that L though. We both thought the high-powered Falcons would keep it up, especially against the Panthers. But either way, this next one though is interesting. The first Sunday game, the one in Munich, Germany.
Yeah.
Those dudes were selling pitches of beer, dude. If you were looking at the game, they weren't just drinking cans of beer. They were selling, full pitches.
Yeah, bro, they had a good time. I ain't gonna lie. Like, shout out to Germany. I mean, they really took in the vibe of the
They
NFL.
definitely embraced it big time, dude.
Exactly.
The Seahawks had the pack. I mean, I guess you give the Buccaneers, they had home field advantage, if you will. But I mean, I thought they were gonna lose the game until TB12 came and took it away.
Bro, why does he do this every year? Why does he do this every fucking year? He fucking sucks at the beginning.
He sucked bad this time though, but he's 5-5, bro.
Yeah, but my thing is like he still has a chance to make the playoffs, being in the NFC South. Like if he can get there, it's like what the fuck? Like he can still be TB, like he can still be TB12 like all day long. Like he was able to do. He did the game-winning drive last week. He ended up winning.
Their defense played well too for him. His defense played real well for him.
Hey,
I mean,
shout
they
out
let up
Devin
a
White.
single.
Shout out my boy Devin White, LSU boy. That's my boy over there, okay? Them boys, they balling out, bro. And look, Seattle, that's my team, Seattle and the Jets, I've been high on them this year.
Fuck you and the Jets, please,
look,
buddy.
I understand, but even if, like, in Gino, like, I was high on Gino, and he had
Gino,
a good game
you trust.
too.
Yeah, he did play pretty good, but not good enough, bro.
Yeah, not good enough, bro.
I mean, he didn't score a single point in the first half, bro. But he's not going to win like that.
He's definitely not going to win like that. He turned it up late. Little too late, but at the end of the day,
I can't believe you would even, when you picked this game, right? It's not even that you picked Geno Smith to win because they're playing hot. You thought Tom Brady was going to lose his third game in a row?
Yeah, no, you're right. But then again, I don't know Tom right now, okay? Tom's going through the divorce. Tom's got a lot of shit going on, it's not the same Tom. So I took the Seahawks because they score a lot of points and they're pretty high power offense. But they weren't today. The Bucks were definitely able to close them out with a 21-16 victory.
Finally check off a box there. Guys starting off 0-3.
Yeah.
This next one, dude. I mean, this was our game of the week, both of us, dude. Which definitely was the game of the week, right? The Vikings.
I don't. Oh yeah. You're right. 100%.
The Vikings and the Bills for sure, dude. Overtime.
Yeah, that
game.
was the craziest game.
8-1 Vikings, bro.
That was the craziest game of the year. I've never seen anything like that.
Justin Jefferson is fucking a man-child too, by the way.
He is the best receiver in the NFL, and I won't say it's not even close,
but it's hard to say it's not even close. There's a couple beasts.
He's a playmaker, dude. It's not so much about his yardage and his touchdown. It's the plays that he makes when it matters. And 10 receptions, 193 yards, and a tutty. And really big plays in overtime. Really big plays that fourth down conversion.
That one catch, bro, that he caught one-handed.
Hey, here's my question. That's better than Odell's catch.
It is. Oh, yeah. I would agree.
Yeah.
It didn't look as cute, like, in slow-mo or, like, that picturesque, but homie took it away from dude one-handed, backwards, like, fully extended.
No, it was insane. This dude is by far the best receiver in the league. I don't care what anybody says. I will argue.
He doesn't get hurt either. He plays always.
No, he's great. He's great, man.
Dalvin Cook had himself a game too. He had 120 yards, about 101 tutty.
He did.
Only on 14 carries too.
Exactly. And when Cook's healthy and running, he's a great pickup for fantasy. I mean, if you
he's
get
huge.
him when he's healthy, he's great. And
Hawkinson looks crazy good too on the Vikings. It's gross, dude. That was like a steal for them. Steal him away there at the deadline.
I mean, let's be honest, bro. Josh Allen threw this game away, man. And,
he did. He definitely threw it away. He had a chance to win the game.
He had a chance to win the game. 330, 1 tutty, and 2 interceptions. Meanwhile,
that's like his worst game I've seen him in a while.
Yeah, no, it's not a good game. But it's not necessarily a bad game either.
No, most people is not named Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, or couple others. That's like a really good game, right?
Because I mean, on the other side, you got Kirk Cousins with 357, 1 tutty, and 2 interceptions. So like, he had a better game than Josh, and they barely won by 3 points. They literally should have won this game. They were on 4th down, and
the Bills were on fire to start this game too.
Yeah, and Jefferson making that play at the fourth down conversion, like, I mean, it was game over, bro. It was a wrap. This was the craziest game of the year. By far, I think the best game of the year. I mean, I can go ahead and say that. Probably the best game of the year.
I would say so. So far, probably the
Yeah,
best game of the year. Definitely
so
the best
far,
to watch.
100%. It was a great game.
Crazy. Oh yeah, the next game actually super good game too, dude. The Lions again. They actually had their head out of their ass. They might be able to, pull off more games. I mean, I'm glad it's crazy they won this one. They scored 21 in the fourth. The
Yeah.
Lions at the Bears.
And my thing is I know both of y'all took the Lions. I took the Bears on this one because
No, it's not a bad pick at all. The Bears
it's
are
not.
like
It's
playing
not. It was.
good, dude.
It was one of those. It could go either way kind of deal. I thought Justin Fields was going to do his
can't
thing,
throw
which
the
he
ball,
did.
Brady.
He can't throw it, but he can run, dude. He can.
But he's not a
run,
running
yeah.
back, my boy.
Yeah,
13
he's
carries,
not.
147 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
I know.
Like, bro, what the fuck? That looks so stupid, dude.
It does. It really does, man. If he can only throw the ball, man, just imagine if he could throw the ball in the pocket and do.
He
what
can't
he
throw
does.
the ball for shit.
Yeah, he really can, man. That's Ohio State for you.
He's like a fucking Wish version of fucking Lamar.
Yeah, and they were still, they lost by 1 point, and it was a high-scoring game too. I hate it, but at the same time, I'll take that L on that because that was a really good game, and I'm really happy for the Lions to get 2 wins in a row, by the way. So,
Finally, dude, that team's way better than
they are.
I don't know why they traded away Hawkinson. I don't know if that was maybe to like help him because or if he was on like a contract deal year or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, it makes no sense. Why do you trade like literally like a top 3 tight end in the NFL?
Yeah, I don't really know, man. I really don't know.
Kelsey, Mark Andrews, Hawkinson.
What did they? Do you know what they got for him?
I don't off the top of my head.
Because I was gonna say like maybe they got some picks, which I mean it may in the long run it may be beneficial, but at the same time they still got the dub. So I mean like.
Yeah. I mean they could win, but that's the Bears. I mean, so they got a 2nd round pick.
Wow.
They got a 2nd round pick in this upcoming draft, and then they got a 3rd round pick in next year's draft.
I mean that's not terrible, but he's pretty.
3rd and a
solid,
4th
dude.
though, or a 2nd and a 3rd.
Yeah.
And Minnesota will also receive a conditional 4th round. So a 2nd, a 3rd, and a 4th.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's a good trade. I mean, Hawkinson's is very good, but I mean,
3
for
picks.
the future,
I get it.
for the future, I think it's worth it. So I mean, and look, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they're winning. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they're still winning without him. So
they're winning
yeah, I mean,
without him,
Amon-Ra St. Brown looks great, dude. That kid's breaking records too. You
he
see
really
that?
is good. He really is good. And Swift, I don't know about Swift, bro. Like, it's crazy to think about him because like Jamal Williams had.
I think Jamal Williams is a better running back than him overall. Like he runs harder,
Yeah.
but like Swift just has a little. I want to
He
say he
must
has
have
more
been-
upside, but like I don't know. Jamal
Yeah,
Williams, I feel like is the better overall back.
Yeah, he must have been maybe I want to say like maybe injured or something because he only had 6 carries for 6 yards compared to Jamal Williams with 16 carries for 59. And like Jamal's, he should have had more yards for the amount of carries that he had, but he had a really big tutty at the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, man. Like I told you from the very beginning, I've watched him on Hard Knocks, and the dude has heart, bro. Like whenever you're going into the huddle and crying your eyes out, saying, "I want to fucking be great. I want to do good." Like you follow behind people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you follow behind people that want to lead and want to be great. And I think that's showing right here. 16 carries, 59 yards, a tutty. They got the win. Shout out to the fucking Lions. I know we both like the Lions, so like I'm for the Lions.
You didn't take the Lions yet.
I didn't take them, and fair enough. I mean, look at the game.
This is why you started out 0-5.
Yeah. Look, yeah, it was a terrible week for me. Okay, I blame Oscar. Shout out Oscar, I love you, buddy. I'm blaming Oscar. That makes me feel better in my mind.
I mean, so let's just move on to the next game here. The Broncos at the Titans. Broncos are just so bad, dude. Jerry Jeudy gets hurt. It's fucking me up in multiple leagues, dude. Russell Wilson's barely throwing 50%, 42 fucking attempts, 21 completions. The team's abysmal, bro.
This is the one that we all got right? It was the first one that we all got right, and we kind of knew it, right? Because the Broncos Russell Wilson got paid that big money and said peace. I really believe that.
Yeah,
He is nowhere near how he was with the
he's a
Seahawks.
shell, dude. He's a fragment of what he was.
Crazy. It's crazy, man. They bust. Total bust, man.
Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall, dude, and definitely didn't put himself back together again, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, he's
with that, this one ain't even much to talk about. I mean, it wasn't even. Derrick Henry didn't even have a good game, and they still won. The dude had 19 carries for 53 yards. That's it. And
Yeah, so they stopped him. So they stopped Homeboy. Whoever this Westbrook cat is, dude, 5 receptions, 119 yards, and 2 tutties. Never heard of that kid in my life. But.
Just a freak game, bro. And even if, man, the Broncos are trash. I mean, let's just go ahead and say what it is. It's done. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's why we all got that pick right. This next one here, I mean, this was actually a lot closer than I thought. I mean, it ended up being closer. I mean, the Jaguars blew it at the end. They could have got it. Well, not blew it. They could have got a little bit closer there. Pat Mahomes looked crazy in this game.
Dude, does he look like this every game? Because I feel like he's I mean, dude, 331, 4 TDs. I feel like I said that for the last 6 weeks.
We've proven this that Josh Allen's not as good as Pat Mahomes now.
Yeah,
it's proven. He's not.
Yeah.
He's just not.
I have to agree with you. And I thought that Josh Allen had the potential to be better than Mahomes. I was totally wrong.
I did too.
On that.
No,
but maybe he still does. Maybe he still does. You know, he had a bad game. You can't say that Mahomes hasn't had any bad games before, but at the same time,
Mahomes is just Mr. Consistent, dude.
Yeah, he's just consistent, bro. Especially when it comes to fantasy, if you pick up Patty, you're getting some points. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so
Mahomes is nasty, dude. This Pacheco kid that they got too.
Yeah,
16 carries, 82 yards. He runs like a monster, bro.
Dude, I would hate to get ran over by him. That would hurt so bad.
Derrick Henry doesn't. I wouldn't say he doesn't run as hard. He's just bigger, right? And
he's
stronger.
Just bigger. Yeah, this dude's way faster, but he hits hard, bro.
Bro, he crushes people. The kid runs beast. I wish we had him. For real.
No, for real.
I do like Stevenson, though.
He is like a Camara. You said him, but I was like, he does kind of run like a Camara. He runs very hard, very fast.
Camara is not taking a hit like this dude.
He's not anymore. Yeah, not anymore for sure.
But we both took. All of us took the Chiefs here. That was a good. I mean, Chiefs got to win that game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like this next one. Definitely one that, in my eyes, I mean, Dolphins and the Browns.
Yeah, and we both picked the Dolphins on this. Oscar picked the Browns. I guess he was trying to switch it up, which is fair enough. But
this was his biggest upset, but
yeah, for sure.
Sort of been a diamond in the rough pick if he got it, but I don't see Jacoby Brissett coming and beating the Dolphins at home. No way.
Nah,
no way in hell.
Bro, since Tua's came back, bro, he's actually looked good since the concussion. I mean,
Tua got his bell rocked a couple times.
He got his bell rocked, and he's still doing fine. So the Dolphins are doing great, bro. 39-17 win. I mean, there's not much to talk about this game other than pure dominance from the Dolphins.
Yeah, we all got that one correct. Well, me and you got that one. Yeah. Oscar, pulling an oogie there out of left field.
I felt like my whole schedule's like a oog right now. So.
Moving into the next one here, the 1-7-1 Texans come to the Giants.
Now this is one we can really skip past because we all knew what the outcome was going to be before we even predicted this one.
Yeah, well, can I point this out though? It's absolutely gross in this game. Saquon carrying the ball 35 times.
Yeah, that's a little insane. But then again, he
35 times.
He still got on the end zone, and he had 152 yards. So I mean, you pay in the man, run the man. It's a lot of a Derrick Henry-esque kind of vibe with the Giants, except they have better defense.
Yeah, the Giants looking really good still. I mean, we all took that one, all three of us. So good pick there. Into the next game, I mean, we all wanted your boys to come out spectacular, but just wasn't too hot here with the Saints going to Pittsburgh, leaving the dome after a long stint at home.
Yeah, man, the Saints are in shambles. I don't even think that I could ever pick them
to win in one quarter.
Yeah, no, it's just we have no quarterback. It's just okay. So let's go back to fucking Jameson. Jameis has nothing. Like, I mean, we have nothing. We have to get rid of some players to trade for a QB. That's the only chance we have. We don't really have that. If we have it, exactly. I mean, to lose.
Put Taysom Hill at the quarterback, dude. Forget about it.
For real, do something different. I don't know, man, but it was a really poor performance. I stopped watching this game after the third quarter.
I mean, we all picked your boys to win too. Dude.
We did. We all picked them to win, and it was just absolutely. It's crazy that 2 weeks ago we 24-0'd the Raiders, and it's just unbelievable how it can flip like that. That's the NFL for you right there. I mean, it's a pure prime example of the
The
NFL.
Saints leave the dome, and they ain't looking too hot away from
Nah,
home, man.
Saints are
1
trash,
and
brother.
3.
Saints are
Saints
trash.
ain't looking too hot here, brother. So unfortunately, we all took that L. Next game too, we're all gonna take the L on this one. Unfortunately, as well, the Colts going to the Raiders. I did thought the
Hey.
Raiders were gonna bounce back on this one.
Shout out to Jeff Saturday, bro. Like, what?
Literally,
Taking
yeah.
over the team, talking shit about the Raiders prior to him becoming the coach, and still win the game. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can really say about this one. This was a.
He didn't win it in a cute way. This game wasn't a very fun game to watch. I mean,
it wasn't. I didn't watch it, but needless to say, I mean, they still won at the end of the day. Derek Carr had a pretty decent game, 248 and 2 tutties, but not enough. Your boy Jonathan Taylor finally had a decent game with 147 and a tutty. He's probably the biggest bust in fantasy this year.
yeah, he's so up and down. I mean, besides maybe Harris, Najee Harris is dog water as well.
Yeah,
you know,
but I mean, Jonathan Taylor is a first round pick in some leagues.
Yeah, I mean,
number 2.
The number 1 overall. Yeah, I mean, Cooper Kupp's not even like that either this year. He's hurt right now.
But he had a bounce back. I mean, 22 carries, 147 yards, and a tutty. Can't blame him. And he was able to, the team. I say he, but they, he had 1 touchdown. The rest were field goals. But even if, I mean, they were able to close it out 25-20. The Colts now 4-5, 2-3, and 1 away. Very interesting. Not schedule, but they're for a record. The Raiders fall to 2-7 and 2-2 at home. Very. I think this team is a lot like the Lions. I feel like they're better than what their record shows.
I agree.
I think Devontae is really regretting leaving the Packers because I feel like if he was at the Packers, bro, they'd be great right now.
They'd be
with
really
Lazard and him, but poor decision on him to leave. But money talks. So
yeah, I mean, we all took the L. So the Raiders need to get a grip and really figure out what they're gonna do in the long run. Was it worth really making that contract?
It's crazy. I had 4 wins in a row, and then I had 4 losses in a row. Like coming to the next game, bro. Fuck.
That's tough, dude. I mean, we have the Cardinals at the Rams. I mean, I don't know why you have so much faith in this Rams team.
Cardinals and the Rams. You mean the Packers and the Cowboys?
Oh, the Packers and the Cowboys. Sorry.
Look, don't worry. We'll get to the Rams. But the Packers and the Cowboys, this is one that we all took an L on too. I mean, at the same time, it was like you would think the Cowboys have been on a hot streak, and then out of nowhere.
This game was good, dude.
Oh man, if you had CD Lamb, bro, let's go.
I had CD Lamb.
Great, I did too, and he got like 38 for me, 39, something crazy like that.
Almost 40. Yeah, it was pretty close,
Aaron
dude.
Jones
He balled
had
out.
a big game. So they had some really good ballers, bro, and Dak coming back with 265 and 3 tutties.
Every time Dak's back, that's when CD Lamb seems to feast, which makes sense. You know what I mean?
Totally makes sense, but not enough to close it out. Aaron was able to connect, with 3 TDs to go ahead and push it past the Packers. But I mean, sorry, the Cowboys. But either way, I mean,
Aaron Rodgers still showing that he's got it, dude.
And potential game of the week. I mean, honestly,
Definitely. If you wrote it down, I would agree with you there.
Yeah, for sure. But who would have thought that, right? The Packers were such trash before this game, and all of a sudden, big plays. But yeah, they were able to close it out 31-28.
All of us took the L there. Now moving on to your ever so favorite Rams here. The Cardinals versus the Rams. This game, dude, I don't even know what to think about either of these teams. Can't trust either of them, to be honest.
Yeah, this game was weird.
This was without Kyler Murray, too, mind you.
Yeah, without Kyler Murray. And actually, that's a weird kind of question. I mean, Colt McCoy in there, a seasoned veteran, never really as a first string, but he's been around the league. He's not a bad. James Conner had a pretty decent game finally.
Yeah, I mean, he got in the end zone. Seemed to find the end zone a lot.
Yeah, 2 times. To be matter of fact, 70 yards, 21 carries, not too bad. And D-Hop's just doing D-Hop things. I mean,
ever since he came back, the minute he came back, he hasn't missed a beat. It's like he never stopped playing. It's crazy.
I mean, when I was saying Justin Jefferson's the best in the league, he would be the only other person I'd be like, maybe, and I don't mean it from a
Stephon Diggs, maybe?
Yeah, Diggs, but like, you just know D-Hop's going to get his points at the end of the day. He's that good of a receiver He just was out. I would be curious to see what he'd be like if he was to play the first 6 weeks. You know what I mean?
For real, yeah, where he would land at.
Yeah, where he
like
would land
finishing
at.
with points.
But yeah, definitely, I think a top 5 receiver, no doubt. Even coming in week 6.
I agree.
But they, shout out the Cardinals. I mean, 27-17.
Colt
The
McCoy.
Rams, man, I don't know about the Rams, man. They're just so washy. It's crazy that they won the fucking Super Bowl.
I know, last year. It's nuts. It's nuts, dude.
Insane.
They're not looking. They're a shell, bro. A fragment as well.
Yeah.
And Cardinals, won the game. That was a ballsy call. That was before I knew Kyler Murray was supposed to be out. To be fair, too.
Yeah, you got lucky. It's cool.
I'll agree there. The 8 o'clock game, the prime time game, if you will. Chargers at the 49ers.
Yeah, this was my upset of the week. I thought the Chargers were gonna fight back on this one, but I mean it was a close game, but definitely not. Chargers looking good, man. I think I'm saying
49ers look legit, dude.
49ers looking good. McCaffrey being over there is pretty great, but it also hurts if you're a Deebo Samuels fan.
Yep.
I think he's taking a lot of carries and a lot of different.
Look at this Isaiah Mitchell dude though.
Yeah,
Came out this week.
Yeah, 18 carries, 89 yards. I mean, you can't be hating on that guy at all. But I don't know, man. I would really like to see if they can, intertwine the McCaffrey Debo, because I mean these are two great explosive players. If they can somehow figure out
so many offensive weapons, it's crazy.
Yeah, they need to figure out how to utilize that. And once they do that, I think they'll even be better. But even if they're able to beat the Chargers, which I've always thought was a lackluster. Justin Herbert, total bust. I mean,
yeah, I don't think he's great.
You were never really big on him at the beginning, and I agree with you. I don't know what's going on. He did have a rib injury at the beginning of the year, but I don't know.
We're talking a rib injury, not an arm injury.
Yeah, fair, but ribs do last. Rib injuries. He's probably not.
They linger. Yeah, I get it.
But even if, I mean, he's not playing to his full potential. So therefore, I mean, other than Eckler, they really don't have much. When the fuck does your boy Keenan Allen come back? Like, who's that? Who's that? Yeah, I mean, where's he?
Fool him.
Like, what?
Wild, dude. Weird week for us, dude. Weird week.
It was a crazy week. You left and everything went to fucking shit. So thanks.
The world turned.
Indeed.
Just to go over some buys too: the Bengals, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Ravens. 4 teams that are pretty, likable to watch, right? They're all doing pretty solid. Or in a good division.
Absolutely. Great teams.
So pretty solid, just to recap that as well. You are 5 for 14.
Worst week I've had since the beginning. This is by far blaming you for not being here. So yeah, this was a really bad week, but I have confidence I'm going to bounce back next week. For sure.
Oh, I believe you. I had Oscar was 6 for 14. Not a bad
Oscar, we had a rough week, buddy. And when you're hearing this cast, just know that we did not have it together the last week. So I'm gonna drink this glass of wine while we talk about week 11.
And I was 8 for 14. So even away on the West Coast, still getting the picks in, boy. Still getting them in.
Still getting them in. Shout out to you. Just living your best fucking life, aren't you?
Let's get it on to week 11, my boy.
Yes, sir. Week 11. Okay, we got to bounce back here, or at least I do. It's going to be a good week. They have some really good games. Starting out with the Thursday game, we have the Titans versus the Packers. Who you got here, man?
I think this is a really good game, dude. This could be contentions. I don't think it's going to be the game of the week, but I do think it's going to be a nice game to watch. I got the Packers. They look good.
They did look good.
And I think if Derrick Henry gets stopped like he did last week, dude, I think the Packers have what it takes to beat that team.
Yeah, and Aaron Rodgers is a lot like Tom Brady, right? It's like they turn up at the end of the season. I don't understand this. It's like, okay, let me go ahead and try because I need to build my legacy. You know what I mean?
If they needed to do that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you though. Go ahead and give me the Packs on that one for sure.
Yeah, good pick there as well.
Absolutely. Moving into the Sunday, 1 p.m., 12 p.m. Central, the Jets and the Pats. Oof.
I'll be there.
I already know. You're going to be there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, if that's instance, give me the Jets. Off the rip. Just for that pure thing, just so either one of us is going to be able to talk shit to each other, and I'm totally for that. The Pats have been looking good. They're coming off of a bye. They're probably going to be strong as shit at
So aren't the
home.
Jets. Jets are coming off a
Yeah,
bye too.
Jets are coming off a bye too. So this is going to be a fresh game, bro. So I like the fact that you're picking the Pats and I'm picking the Jets. Kind of just going to be a rivalry right here. I've been on the Jets all year. You've been totally against it.
Yeah.
Now we're going against your team. So yeah, man, give me the Jets all the way, man, dude, 100%.
Oh boy, dude, you're sicko for that, dude. They're coming up. They're gonna
I
come to
think,
Boston, kid.
I think whenever I pick you up from the airport, I might have a Jets jersey on.
If you fucking do that, dude,
Oh
I
my
swear to
god. What are you gonna go home? Okay, book a flight. See you later. No, I'm not wearing no fucking Jets jersey.
I was about to say you'd be shaming
It's a
yourself there.
fluke season, but I do think, before Bryce Hall went out, I thought they really were really a solid team. And I here's my thing. I think the Pats are going to win this game, but I'm literally picking the Jets off of pure just, I want to see the look on your face when you leave. I might FaceTime you, so give me the Jets for that one.
I mean, I haven't seen the Patriots win at home in a couple of games now, so not a bad bet there.
Absolutely. Moving on to the next one, we have the Bears and the Falcons, and this one's pretty crazy, man, because Bears played a very close, good game. Falcons.
I like this game, dude. I think this game's gonna be fun to watch.
This is going to be a pretty interesting game, and we're playing in Atlanta. I'm not even going to use that as an excuse for the Falcons because they'd be losing at home too. So I'm with you on this one. Give me the Bears, brother.
Yeah, I got the Bears, kid.
Yeah, the Bears. I think the Bears. Justin Fields, man, if he could just get throwing down, bro, they would probably be pretty deadly, man. I mean,
he's just looking like Jalen Hurts of last year.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, he just hiking the ball, getting the ball, and instead of throwing, immediately want to run.
Yeah, he needs to just stay in the pocket a little bit
Stay in
more.
the
Give himself
pocket.
some chance.
Let his receivers. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the best receivers, but he's still, we're in the NFL. We got good players, so he should be able to, his receivers should be able to get open. So,
no, I
nevertheless,
100% agree for sure.
Yeah. So we both got the Bears on that one. Moving into the next game, we got the Browns and the Bills.
This is the Bills bounce back game. This is the bounce back game. They redeem themselves here, right?
They redeem themselves here. They're a better team than the Browns.
Oh yeah,
100%. Bills all the way. I think they're pissed. I think Josh Allen's pissed off.
He's gonna piss on them.
He's gonna piss on them, 100%. So Bills across the board here. That's really not too much to talk about. That's an easy game for them. I feel like they should be able to win. Even though the Browns have been looking good lately, even though they took the L this past week, I still think the Bills walk away with this. Now this next game is a little different.
I'm a little bit like
you
timid.
Yeah, so exactly, because originally you would think Eagles going to beat the Colts all day.
Oh, yeah.
Eagles coming off an L right here with the Colts at Indianapolis. Man, dude, I'm going to go ahead and take the Eagles on this one too. But I agree, it is a questionary pick because the Colts are coming off a win, Eagles coming off of a L with a new coach, Jeff Saturday, with the Colts. You never know, man. Momentum and having a good leader can change the outcome of the game. But
I think the Eagles are just a better overall team.
They're just a better overall team. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
They really are.
I agree with that.
They're just gonna see what they can do, dude. Really.
I agree.
Colts. I don't even know. They're like a team that their record's not as good as what they are. You know what I mean? They're 4-5-1. That should be like. I can see that being like the Raiders record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead
100%.
of the 2-7. It's like
100.
JT is good, dude, but like, how far is he really gonna bring him, dude? I mean, their teams, like their defense is kind of abysmal too.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
They played good this game, but that's what won them the game. But against the Eagles, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles lost tonight, but let's not act like they barely lost, and they're still a good team. And shout out to Commanders, they're actually a good team.
Commanders they're fun to watch.
Their record doesn't really show it, but they're still a good team. So either way, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna take the Eagles on that one. But who knows? Maybe Jeff Saturday might bring them Colts and might make a little change and maybe shake it up.
Yeah.
But Eagles for sure. But moving to the next game, this one is really hard for me to choose. It's the Ram and the Saints. You have the Rams.
Yeah, it's two of your boys, bro. Yeah, I got the Rams here. This one.
You have
dude.
the Rams. The only question that really really questions myself is that like it's in the dome. We've won the last two games in the dome. The last game that we just played against the Steelers was absolutely horrendous.
That's the Steelers and you lost, bro. You got to play against the Rams, a team that if they actually have it together, their defense is powerful. I think this game could be good, dude, but I do think the Rams are going to take it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to have to go against the Saints on this one. We have no quarterback, bro. Maybe if we put in Taysom and he runs for 3 touchdowns, maybe we might win.
Like you did that one game.
Yeah, that one game we might win. But yeah, I mean at this point you can't really look at this and be like automatically thinking the Saints with we have no leader on this team. No leader on this team. So yeah, give me the Rams on this one, even in the dome, which is crazy for me to pick. I normally, for a split second I thought, oh, maybe the dome maybe has some influence, but
no.
This team is just not looking too well, man. No, I wouldn't say domeless, but we're just not we're quarterbackless. Let's say that. We have no quarterback. But moving on to the next one, we got the Lions and the Giants.
Giants, baby. You see that? As long as Saquon can run the ball still. I mean, if he's not still recovering from running the ball 35 times last week.
Yeah, I'm going to switch up on you. Normally I would go the Giants right here, but I think the Lions got a little momentum off of that win last week.
This indeed would be biggest upset, right?
I'm going to go with the biggest upset for here for your boy Guz. Give me the Lions over the Giants right here. I think it's going to be a close game, even if the Giants win. I still think it's going to be close.
I got the only upset I have really picked so far is really the Packers beating the Titans, and that's like a slim margin of an upset. But I mean, it's the only one I really have for this week.
Yeah, but even if this is, I mean, that's potential as well. I mean, the Titans and the Packers, good game. Very close game. I feel like just like this game's going to be. I feel like this game is going to be very close. The
Lions will upset them at the end.
I think the Lions will upset the Giants. Yeah, man. I'm not even gonna say that. Give me some Jamal Williams. Give me that heart, bro. Give me that heartbeat from this team. I think
I can see it.
I think it's gonna be a close game. The Giants D is very good though, so I'm not gonna take anything away from that. But I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and go with the Lions on this pick. So you have the Giants, I have the Lions for this game.
Yeah, not a bad pick.
Yeah, not two good picks. One of us is gonna win either way. I mean, it's one of those that like if I lose, I'm okay with. If I win, I'm okay with as well. So
yeah, it's not terrible, dude. Not terrible.
Yeah, for sure. You got the Panthers at the Ravens for the following week, even though the Panthers are coming off a dub. Yeah, I think the Ravens they're at the Ravens. They're at Baltimore. Go ahead and write the Ravens.
Ravens coming off a bye as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're fresh. They're
fresh, bro. They're fresh.
Let's go ahead and take the Ravens. Take the Ravens across the board on that one. And then you go to this next game and you're like, oh, let's go ahead and do it again. Because you have the Commanders versus the shitty ass Texans. And the
Commanders look pretty hot.
Beating them, the only undefeated team in the NFL. Shout out to the Commanders. Shout out to Jesse on that one. Commanders at the Texans for sure. Zalem, really though, they're 8-1, so I'm not really too upset about it. I mean, I'm sure he's upset that they lost, but at the same time, I mean, they're
good, fun game to go to.
Yeah, still a great game. Yeah, got the energy flowing. Too bad he walked out as a loser. Just kidding. But either way, they did lose. I've done that before. I've walked up the dome so sad, but I've also walked up the dome happy as shit. So I know what he's going through right now.
I felt that pain.
We've been through there. So shout out to the Commanders on this one. I think they're going to beat the Texans. You can go ahead and mark them across the board 100%.
Moving into those 4 o'clock games now, right?
4 o'clock games, my friend, with the Raiders and the Broncos. It's like 3 in a row right here where it's automatically picking the same people because
Raiders, right?
The Broncos are just trash, man. They're just not good.
Raiders finally find their 3rd win of the season, maybe.
Maybe, bro. I saw my boy Carr crying at the podium on the post.
No,
I felt bad for him, but at the same time, they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna bounce back and beat the Broncos. They just really don't have anything over there, especially with Judy going out last game. Yeah, go ahead and mark it up for this for the Raiders, 100%.
Raiders. My game of the week coming up strong here.
Yeah, and I mean it's I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. I think this is the game of the week as well. The Cowboys and the Vikings. Um, I'm agree with you here. I'm gonna go with the Vikings, especially coming off of that crazy ass win against the Bills.
Vikings are look legit, dude. The only game they've lost was the primetime game against the
Yeah,
Eagles.
they're on cloud nine right now, man.
Team's playing pretty hot.
Cowboys took a L last week against the Packs. I mean, they look good, but I still don't think they have enough to beat the Vikings. So
Yeah.
give me the Vikings on that one for sure. What is that? Like 4, 5? Yeah, six picks we have together right here. 6 in a row. Picking
Yeah,
the
that is.
same teams, but like it's kind of obvious to me that these are the teams that they're gonna win. So
What with the Bengals at the Steelers? Yeah, this was like.
Yeah.
I mean, Steelers looked all right last week, but I mean, they
Yeah,
played the
nah.
abysmal Saints team. They're not
I mean,
playing the Bengals.
we're literally about to go like nine together right here because the next few games have just to me just seem very easy to pick. The Bengals and the Steelers. Bengals coming off of a bye. The Steelers are getting a win against the Saints, but a terrible Saints team. I think
Only thing I see is the Bengals going to Pittsburgh, which could shake it up, but I don't think they lose. I don't know if they lose this game.
it
No way,
could
right?
be, but Joey B's coming off a bye, and my boy's about to heat up with Jamar. So, yeah, give me the Bengals right here as well. Pretty easy for me to go ahead and take those, even with the Steelers beating the Saints.
Oh yeah.
You know, but going into the what is it? The 8 p.m. game. We got the Chiefs and the Chargers. Yeah, bro, Patty.
Chargers,
Patty.
come on.
I mean, let's go ahead. Go ahead and
Literally,
mark
Pat
it up.
Mahomes, Pat Mahomes looking like the modern day GOAT in the era. He's looking real.
He really is. He really is looking like the next up. Like for real, he has a chance to beat.
He's legit as can be, dude.
He's like the
legit
only
as-
person I feel like that can beat Tom. It has a chance to beat Tom, and he's far off from that. But even if he's the only person I feel has a chance to do it.
I agree.
Um, So give me the Chiefs on here. The Chargers, I'm just not impressed at all. Justin Herbert, this is a flop, especially towards the end of the season. He had a great beginning of the season, but he doesn't have any weapons anymore. He's got Eckler, and that's it. So yeah, Chiefs
Yeah,
all the
dude,
way.
because Keenan Allen can't stay on the field. You got Mike Williams going down, who's your next up when Keenan Allen goes down every year. I mean,
And
their
then what?
defense
Everett
isn't so
is
hard.
the only other one that has a chance to put up some points. You know.
Yeah, it's a tight end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's, at the end of the day, yeah. Chiefs all the way, brother. Moving into the Monday night game, we got the 49ers and the Cardinals, man. This game
Could be a good one. This could be a
This is
spicy
gonna
one.
be a good. This could possibly be game of the week as well. But I'm with you, man. Give me the 49ers, bro. 49ers they're bouncing back, bro. I think really adding CMC to this is good. I just hope they can kind of get Debo in the mix a little bit more, and I think they would be a deadly team if they can figure out how to do that. But yeah, I'm with you. 49ers all the way on the Monday night game.
Oh yeah, especially with all the weapons they got, dude. They're starting to click, dude. This team has the most upside for the rest of the year.
No, 100%.
They're looking good.
They're looking real good, man. But that's gonna wrap out week 11, man. So
Just to go over
we got
a
a lot
couple
of.
of buys
Hey,
here.
hold on. We got how many games do we have that we have the same game? Because I feel like we're vibing on week 11 right
1,
now,
2,
dude.
3, 4,
Because-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everyone besides the Patriots, Jets, and the
Yes,
Giants, Lions.
Yes. So 2 games out of the week. Because like I mean, a lot of them are very, to me, it seemed like very obvious. But,
I feel like the Lions is a good pick by you. If they win that game, that would
Yeah, this will be the
surprise
only
me.
game.
I
changer.
just don't see the Jets beating us at home.
Yeah. No, I feel you, brother.
You know what I mean? It could be a real close game though. It's gonna be fun to watch.
That's just a shit talk game for me. So I mean, I'll take that if it happens. Yeah.
I feel you, dude. Some notable buys, dude. Jaguars, Dolphins, Seahawks, Bucks.
TV's get a chance to relax for a weekend, huh?
Yeah, for real. Some good games, dude. Some good players if you got them. So make sure to switch up your lineups. Do it hard to drop players now, especially with putting people on the waiver wire. They get snatched up come playoffs quick. Remember, fantasy playoffs come in 4 weeks before the regular season ends. So
It depends on how you set your fantasy draft up. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting close for sure.
getting close, starting to get there. But I got a couple questions here for you guys. It's a little would you rather section, and this is going into if you were in the playoffs, who you want to try to win your Super Bowl here, right now.
Okay. All right.
So starting you off here, these are like this is like Cinderella quarterback, mind you. If you got like a late seed, right? So would you rather edition here? We're gonna start off with Kirk Cousins. I know he's on a great team, but I'm talking about him as a quarterback. Okay. Jared Goff.
Yeah, give me Kurt.
I'm also gonna go Kirk.
He just got
Kyle.
more experience too, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he does. He does. I like Kirk. The only thing about Kirk, he just scares me in the playoffs or any primetime setting.
Yeah,
I love that. We play the Vikings. The Patriots play the Vikings on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, that's gonna be a shitty Thanksgiving for you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll fucking see. Primetime game for Kirk Cousins. We'll see. That's the one
You're
thing. That's
right.
the only reason why it's gonna be tough. Tua Tagovailoa.
Over Kurt. If Tua can stay healthy, I'll pick Tua. But
No, as he is now. So Tua right now.
Tua
So
right
he's
now.
fine. He's fine right now.
He's fine. Yeah, I'll take Tua honestly, because I don't know the unknown of what it'd be like in playoffs, but I do know he's a winner.
I'm gonna take Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I like that.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler didn't really show me nothing. He probably should have played baseball. He would have made more money. So yeah, give me Kurt.
I'm gonna take Kirk Cousins. Justin Herbert.
Kurt.
I'm gonna take Kirk Cousins. Last one. Right now, Tom Brady.
Give me Tom. All day.
Give me Tom.
All day.
But respectable. Kirk Cousins looking pretty good overall right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only got 14 touchdowns, 8 picks. That doesn't seem good, but his team's doing really good. So, I mean, if he can come in even a little bit better than he's doing, I think it's gonna be good.
I mean, I don't think Tom's a GOAT because of just being Tom. It's his teams that he's had. So, I mean, yeah, it's a team game at the end of the day. But I still take Tom on that one. But either way, shout out Kurt. He's got a good team. Let's just hope he can close it out in the playoffs.
For sure. Next one I'm going to move into is a running back only. This is if starting right now, if you were to start the season over again, right? And you would have your running back come day one of the season, knowing what they could do, knowing what they would do, right?
Okay.
And what their upside is. We're going to start off with this name. Josh Jacobs is on the block. All right? Next, first name up, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, I'm taking Dalvin all day. I mean, Dalvin's had a great year so far. This past week, he's had a great week. And what do you have, like 119 and a tutty? I mean, against the Bills, a great defense.
Josh Jacobs is going insane, and also having a better year than Dalvin Cook.
Maybe so, but give me Dalvin because
I'm also going Dalvin.
Okay.
Damian Pierce.
Ooh. I'll take Jacobs on that one. Nothing against Pierce, but I just know
one
more
click
about
below Jacobs.
Yeah, I know a little bit more about Jacobs. I haven't watched Pierce run too much this year. I can't really give a full honest opinion on him, to be honest. But I know he's great. But give me Jacobs on that.
Give me Jacobs as well. Ramondre Stevenson.
Jacobs.
I'm also gonna take Jacobs, but it's just barely.
Well, don't they have other running backs over there?
Yeah, but now Ramondre Stevenson's now the primary
he's
back.
the number one. Well, let me see a little bit more with him being the number one to be able to flop that pick. But in the meantime, give me Jacobs.
Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, this year? Oh, not knowing. I mean, not knowing this year?
No, not knowing what they would be able
Oh,
to do.
knowing what they'd be? Yeah, Jacobs all the way. Fucking
I mean,
Taylor
still has the ability to come back and go crazy.
True.
I mean, Jacobs
but
only
man,
has 150 yards more than homie, you know what I mean? So like,
only
it's not very far away.
Half. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, only. I mean, but when you're looking at his overall stats, right? I mean, look at Taylor's running. I mean, his receiving yards, and then you're looking you're like, damn, you know what I mean?
Go ahead and give me Jacobs, man.
Nick Chubb.
Now this one right here, go ahead and give me Chubb because I don't know. I just think Chubb as a runner, man, he opens the field up, but also he's a really strong, hard runner. A lot like Jacobs, but I just really like the way he runs. So
I like Chubb
me
too.
Chubb.
Chubb's
Yeah,
like
give me
only
Chubb.
one step above him, I would say.
I agree. Not much, but he's still better. So give
He's
me
better,
Chubb.
yeah. Last one here for you, Aaron Jones.
Bro, he looked so good last game. Holy shit.
No, he looked unreal.
He did, but he's not consistent. So give me Jacobs.
I'll take Jacobs too. I'll take Jacobs here just because I feel like even if he wasn't on Las Vegas, dude, which is a terrible team, he'd do so much better. And he's already the fourth best running back in the league this year.
I agree.
I agree, man. And then now this one, last question I have here for you. What is your Super Bowl prediction for this year?
Oh my god, bro. You can't be throwing that kind of question at me at the very end of the fucking cast. Oh my god. Who do I think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
What team do you have to win the Super Bowl? Prediction, I want your full teams.
I can't believe you're putting me on the spot like this, bro. Holy shit. Okay,
I need it from
I like instantly think the Vikings, like I
want to say the Vikings too, dude. I really do.
Like they really just like instantly, like when I had to think immediately, I was like, dude, Vikings.
I want to say it's the Vikings and the Chiefs.
Bro,
and I think the Vikings beat the Chiefs and the Chiefs lose again.
Can the Bills play the Vikings?
The Bills can play the Vikings, yeah. That's a possibility too. Do you think the Bills get revenge and beat the Chiefs?
Yeah, give me.
I can see that. I can see that too. The Bills versus the Vikings.
Give me Bills versus Vikings. Yeah.
And then the Vikings beat the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that'd be a sad day in Buffalo.
Actually, nope. I take it back. Give me the Bills beating the Vikings in the Super Bowl revenge game. Josh Allen does not make the mistakes, and Justin Jefferson does not get the big crazy plays as he does last week. So, yeah, give me the Bills. I think the Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
You think the Bills are going to the Super Bowl and they're going to win the Super Bowl?
I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm going to give it to the Vikings here. I think the Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl.
You know the only reason why I don't? Go ahead and say his name. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say his name. Exactly. That's why I don't think they're gonna win. But do they have the team to win? Yes, 100% they do. I don't think Kirk. Even though Josh threw that interception this last game to lose the game, I still think he's gonna learn from his mistakes. I still think he's a better quarterback than Kurt. And, I still think they have a great defense. I'm really high on the Bills, even though they lost a crazy game. So yeah.
I'm really high on them too. I just don't know if they can beat the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Yeah, the Chiefs are fucking insane. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, man.
Great week, dude.
So here's my thing. You think if they beat the Chiefs, they can win, or no? You think they still lose to the Vikings?
I think if they have to beat the Chiefs, yeah, they'll win.
Okay. Well, who are you winning this? You have the Vikings winning the Super Bowl, or the Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Okay. You have the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. I have the Bills winning the Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and mark that down.
Write it down. Make sure we can
bring that back at the end of the year.
Yeah, we'll definitely revisit this, dude. Cause great return, and after missing the cast, dude, felt weird.
Glad to have you back, buddy. It feels like home. And more importantly, I can't wait till you come down here to New Orleans for my birthday weekend, bro. We're gonna cut up.
Oh yeah.
It'd be cool if we could do maybe a cast or something down here in person.
Oh, that'd be
kind of fucking sick. Maybe we can make it happen, bro.
Get some cams going.
Maybe so.
Perhaps.
I can get some cams from where I got one for sure, but we can make it happen for sure.
Oh, I got a cam here. We can figure it out.
Here's my thing: do we want to work hard or do we want to play hard? That's the question.
We can play harder than we work because it only takes a little bit to work.
This is playing, bro. We having a good time, bro. So yeah, I mean, good week. Hopefully, week 11 we have a lot of the same picks. Hopefully, we have some good vibes going into week 11. So
for sure, dude. And as always, bro, thank you for joining for the cast. Everyone, thank you for watching. Share it to all the people around you.